Assalamu alaikum students. Today I am going to start your 7th class science lesson, that is food components. What do you mean by food components? The essential substances that are present in the food are called food components. What do you mean by essential components? Means like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals. These are called essential components or food components. What happens if we don't take, or what happens if the food don't contain these essential components? Means we will become sick. Our diet will not become a balanced diet. We know in our lower class, that means in your 6th class, you have learned how to prepare different kinds of food like biryani, pulihora, chapati, dal, etc. Do you know about essential components of food? What are refuges or dietary food? And what are the sources of refuges? So in detail we will know about this in our lesson. Essential components of food. Food has many different components such as carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, as already I said. Each and every component has its own function in the growth, protection of a body. Water and fibers are also present in the components of food. Here you are given an activity to test whether the starch is present in your food or not. What do you mean by starch? This starch is present in carbohydrate. While you take food, food contains these nutrients like carbohydrates. Among that, these carbohydrates is made up of both sugars and starch. Now, we are testing whether the starch is present in the food item or not. For this, we are having this activity. First, we should do the activity. Then we have to observe that activity, and then we can learn from this activity. Now we see. In this activity, first of all, you have to do as take a piece of potato, cheese and bread in 3 different petri dishes. Take iodine solution and a pipette. Place the iodine in the pipette. Now add few drops of iodine solution directly onto the pieces of potato, cheese and bread. Now we see what happens. Now our observation. On the first dish 1 potato, iodine turns from red color to the blue-black color. And dish 2, that is cheese, iodine does not change its color. And dish 3, bread, iodine turns from red color to blue-black in color. Why it happens? Now we see. From this experiment, we learned that if starch is present, iodine solution turns into blue-black in color. If starch is absent, iodine solution stays in red or yellow in color. Now you have another activity, that is test for fats. Whether the food component fat is present in a particular food item or not. Now we see. To do this activity, first of all, what we have to do is take a small quantity of a food material like vegetable oil. Take a piece of paper also. Then drop a small amount of oil on the paper and rub it gently with the help of a earbud. Now your observation, what you have observed from that. Now we see. An oily patch is observed on the paper. This indicates the presence of fat in the tested food item. This type of stain is termed as translucent stain. From this experiment, what we have learned is if there is a permanent translucent stain on the paper, then the food consists of fats. If there is no stain on the or the stain dries off, then no fat is present in that particular food item. Like this, we have to test fats in the food materials. Okay, children, we will continue in the next session. Allah Hafiz.